Hello and thank you for watching You Money Happiness, a channel that is devoted to folks who want to live a good life and who understand that money and money management play a significant role in our personal experiences. Please take a moment to like, subscribe, and comment. This video is a basic or even very basic introduction to 2 of 4 types of individual retirement accounts currently available in the United States. Specifically, I'm going to introduce you to the so-called traditional IRA and the Roth IRA. Now, a traditional IRA and a Roth IRA are both tax-advantaged investment accounts. With the traditional IRA, you can make your contributions either with pre-tax dollars or you can put money in with after-tax dollars. In the latter case, your contributions are very likely to be tax-deductible with some IRS-imposed limitations. Thus, a traditional IRA is a tax-deferred account. Your investments grow tax-deferred. And this is helpful if it's likely that your tax liability, your tax bracket, if you will be lower when you retire than it is now. So let's imagine a couple that earned $192,000 in 2020. When they jointly file their 2020 taxes, their federal tax liability will be 24%. Now, this couple could contribute in the 2020 tax year $6,000 pre-tax to an IRA, thus not paying taxes on those $6,000. Now, when that couple retires, their tax liability, the tax bracket, could be lower. So, for example, instead of being in a 24% tax bracket, they could be in a 12% tax bracket, and they would pay less tax when they withdraw from their traditional IRA. Now, with a traditional IRA, you do have to start making withdrawals when you reach a certain age. And for most of the folks watching this video, that age will be 72, although there are some differences. For example, if you turned 70 in 2019 or earlier. And this age can change after I make this video, so you should take the time to check with the Internal Revenue Service. With a Roth IRA, all of your contributions are made with after-tax dollars, and there is no immediate tax benefit, so you cannot deduct contributions to a Roth IRA on this year's taxes. However, there are some advantages. For example, a Roth IRA investment grows both tax-free and penalty-free as long as you don't try to make a withdrawal before a certain age, which is 59.5 at the time of making this recording, and so long as you've had your Roth IRA account for at least 5 years. So that's worth repeating. When you do make a withdrawal from a Roth IRA, you do not pay any taxes at all. What's more, you can leave your money in a Roth IRA. You don't have to start taking withdrawals when you reach a certain age, and you can actually pass a Roth IRA onto your children via inheritance. Now, both the traditional IRA and the Roth IRA have limitations in terms of how much you can contribute in any given tax year. And you should refer to some of the IRS tables to see how much you can put in a given year. The Roth IRA also has some income limitations. So, for example, in 2020, a household earning $196,000 or more may not be able to use a Roth IRA. And again, you want to check with the IRS. Okay, so as promised, I've given you a very basic introduction to the traditional IRA and the Roth IRA, and this should raise some questions. Like, for example, can I contribute to an IRA and a 401k? And the answer is yes, by the way. Another question you may want to ask is, which IRA is right for me? Should I choose a traditional IRA or a Roth IRA or both or neither? And that is a question that you need to answer for yourself. I hope that this video is one of several, or perhaps one of the first of several resources that you review as you learn more about individual retirement accounts. An IRA is a great way to save for retirement, but it needs to be something that you understand and that you choose. All right, so that is all. Thank you for watching You Money Happiness. I hope you enjoyed this video, maybe learned something. Please do take a moment to like, subscribe, and comment.